In this amazing video, I'm going to be taking you around the Ashton bus depot. So as you can see here, I'm recording a few buses. So I'm going to be getting on a few, I'm going to be starting a few, I'm going to be changing the destination, going upstairs and just taking you around. I just want to say to everyone, Merry Christmas, and I hope it's going good, and this is your Christmas present from me. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you have a great Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year, and I'll probably have a special video coming then. So before I get into this video, would you like to just leave a comment, like what's your favourite bus, what buses do you want me to go on in the future, subscribe and like the video, and it'll just help me out a tiny bit more. And check the description and you can check out my other stuff too. So let's get into it. So as you can see, I'm on an Alex and Dennis Enviro 400 MMC, and I'm on the way to the depot. So I'm just gonna go into town, probably get the tram and the train, and then I'll probably get a bus from there. But we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm gonna head to Ashton. I can get the tram from over there, or I could get the tram to Victoria and then from there get the train. There's the Hilton. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is get the tram to Manchester Victoria and then the train to where is it now? The train to Ashton on the line. So I'll probably see you there. So currently I'm on the Manchester Metrolink M5000 tram to Victoria. So this will take me to Victoria, then I'll get off and then get the train.
Because right next to it is like it's a cinema complex, and if you walk across that, you can go underneath the motorway bridge. And that's all the next one. I've been there before.
Thank you, Lil.
Right, so we're just about made the Trans-Pennine Express service to Scarborough, and it'll be calling at Stalybridge, so I'd have to walk from Stalybridge. But I think Stalybridge is closer to Ashton, so that's a good thing. And this is coupled to a Class 68, and it is the Trans-Pennine Express Nova 3. So it is quite nice on these trains, I'm not gonna lie.
For your safety and security, this train is fitted with seating belts. Please keep your belongings with you or inside at all times. If you notice anything suspicious, please speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. If you see it, say it and we'll sort it.
So I'm currently at the hashtag Ashton bus depot. So before I go into this depot, I'm going to show you the safety sign. So you can't just come into this depot unauthorized because it's dangerous and insurance and a lot of things may happen. So you have to follow all the instructions. Drivers have to follow the instructions too to keep the staff and members of the public safe. So there's the instructions, and here's a bus coming, so I've got to keep to the left and make sure the driver can see me. So I'm going to walk into the depot now, and I've currently got a high vis on as well, so vehicles like this can actually see me and I'm not in danger. So if I didn't have a high vis on, it would be quite a risk. So you must wear a high vis in working environments all the time. So I'll see you in the depot. I'm just going to sign in, make sure I report to the traffic office, speak to the managers and show you a bit more buses. So whilst I was recording, I tried to take a photo of them buses and it kind of went wrong. I was in the wrong position. If I stood there, I could have got a nice photo, but it's all good. Right, so there's moving vehicles in this depot, as you can see, and it's quite a walk away. I've been to this depot a few times. The last time I came here, I'd done quite a long video, and sadly, that all got deleted. So today, I'm going to make sure nothing gets deleted. I've got enough storage, I've got quite enough battery, and I've got the equipment to record as well, so yeah. So I've currently just signed in and I've just been let free. So I'm currently wearing a high vis, as I keep saying. That is one safety precaution that we always have to do. So I'm just walking around now and I see a Trident. So as you probably know, this is one of my favourite buses actually, an ALX 400. It doesn't seem like these are staying for that long, but they've been down to help for a bit. And this is 18412 AE06TZJ, and it doesn't have a back window. So the rules in this depot is basically I've got to stick to the walkways and everything will be fine. And I've seen 4 Enviro 300 here, when the last time I checked I'm sure they was actually free. So I'm gonna investigate and see if they've actually got newer buses. So here's one Enviro 300. I just gotta look right and left, make sure nothing coming. Here's an Enviro 300. So what I've done is I've set the destination to the 219 to Ashton, and these buses are quite commonly on here, so it's not anything new, but it's quite nice to set a destination. Here's an Enviro 400 MOC, and there's another one there. Get a picture of this thing. So of course one of my favourite routes is the 172. So here's how you just change the route. So this is actually how you do it. So I'm gonna set it to everything Garton Park route, not actually. I'll set it to Newton Heath. So I'm gonna set it like that. I'm gonna show you the outside. So once upon a time, this exact bus was actually on the 172, so MX62 LTY, this exact one, and I stay at Leon, so it's like a type of car, crashed into the back end of this bus and it was so destroyed it had to go out of service and get fixed. So now it's doing good. Ashton's keeping it well, Middleton's done it good too, but yeah, Ashton's doing it good. So I'm gonna set this back to 0, so nobody thinks it's still a 170. Right, so set that to 0. There we go. So that's not in service now, and I'm just gonna switch the ignition on. There we go. So this bus, I'm gonna leave it alone for the next driver to get on, and we'll visit some more buses. So there's 27826. So Middleton used to actually only use Enviro 300s until they were given to Ashton when the ALX 300s got withdrawn. So we've got an Optare Solo down there, and then we've got another Optare Solo here. So we've got 12056. I don't know why this is here. This usually runs with, I think it's Ashton. I could be wrong, but I know Ashton did own this bus at one point. So this is a hybrid. So this is really not meant to be here. So the cab's slightly different. It's a bit bigger, as you can see, but at the top it's a bit cramped because it's a double decker. So let's just go around this bus before we get in the cab. So this is just a typical Enviro 400 hybrid, ready to be withdrawn because I guess we're getting better buses. But to be honest, I do like these ones because these are the original ones, the 2010 versions. And then there's the 12119 in front, that was built in 2012. So this is just your typical Enviro 400 hybrid with the Cummins engine, no gears, just a rev, and yeah, I do like this one. So this is your typical Optare Solo. It's quite nice, this bus. Optare Solos are quite nippy. I don't hate them. They're actually really nice. So you can see here it says so. And then some of them will say Optare there, but for some reason Stagecoach take all the, like, where it says the bus, the type of bus, they actually take it off for some reason. So like on the Alex and the Dennis buses, most of them don't actually say Alex and the Dennis because they've taken it off. I guess it's Stagecoach's thing. So as you can tell, the difference from these compared to the Enviro 300 is that they're just so short, like very short. They've got no back window either. Let's just sit down. So the back seats of the Solos are quite comfy. So here's the Optare Versa. So these run school buses and they're funded and provided by Transport for Greater Manchester. So these buses are actually hybrid buses. So I don't think we can get in these because the electrics will probably be off. And of course, it's not school, it's Christmas time, so obviously they're going to be cut out and they're hard to turn on apparently. I've been told this many times by many drivers. So these, they're quite nice. So inside, let's see if we can get inside actually. No. So here's some Enviro 200s. And there's one 300 over there. There's a 400 MMC. So this one, Ashton got the delivery of it brand new, and this one's from Stockport. So this is a 12 plate, and you can tell there's a slight difference. So after 2011, the design of the Enviro 200 slightly changed. So this is 36484, and then this is 36425. This is a 12 plate. This is an 11 plate. There's a slight difference. So he was just a driver and he was offering me a lift to Ashton on an Enviro 400 MOT, but right now I'm not going. So here's the emergency exit I was talking about. This is an Enviro 200. And here's this Enviro 300. Oh, I see, I get it now. This is 27824, so this does belong here. Oh, I was going crazy when I see it. Been quite amazing buses out there. So we're gonna get in this, stay with you to success. So this is a 2012 Enviro 200. So as you can see here, this is what I was talking about, the seat rack and stuff. And it's kind of the same design. As you can see, there's a 300 there, so you can tell it's just a bit longer. I think these are parked in the exact same. I think they're parked on level slightly, so you kind of understand what I mean. So the Enviro 300 is just a bit longer, not too much, but it's got more seats, and it's just a better bus. So just there, 3 seats there, and there's only 2 here. Then on the Enviro 300, there's actually 3 seats there as well, and on this one there's 2. We've got that emergency door, so that's kind of on level with the Enviro 300 too. Then we've got the step, and then we've got the back. So the back on the Enviro 300 is quite higher up compared to this one. This is more like lower. But with the Enviro 300, I've noticed that you're kind of putting your feet up. Like the seats are, it's lower, but it's higher up, if you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain. And then you got this curved design at the back, and then the square kind of oval shape on the left. So yeah, and I'll take you to the bell that I was talking about. As you can see here, it would go round, but on the templates it would be there. So here's an 11 plate Enviro 200, and I'll take you inside it just to show you the difference from the 12 plates and above. So let's just get into this. So now in this is 36421. Now the cab slightly the same, so it's not really different, but the interior is a bit different. So you see it on that Enviro 200, there was a seat here, and then it's quite standard, bog standard. There's nothing special about this one. And on some of the Enviro 200s, the bell would be here at the Enviro 300, but on this one the bell is here. So part 2 will be released tomorrow. So tomorrow, come and check out Manchester Bus Photography, and you'll be able to see the rest of the depot tour. Now part 2 will be all in 4K, so you'll tell the quality difference. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you tomorrow.